Right now, I am getting ready to go to my powerlifting meet. I'm doing the SBD Raleigh. I didn't really say anything about it. I did like one video and that was it. That was not my intent. I just have a lot going on right now. I'm trying to move and that's been very stressful. Like I haven't been sleeping. I get on average like 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep before I just wake up and I can't go back to sleep. So yeah, that's been my life for the past couple months. And yeah, other than moving, so I'm going to North Dakota and I'll be moving there in the next like 2-3 weeks. So yeah, I signed up for this meet knowing that I was moving, and I'm like, I've moved before, it's not going to be that stressful, and it's, for whatever reason this time around, it's stressful. So I'm going to Minot, North Dakota, which is not a place that, you know, was on my list that I wanted to go to, but, you know, I'll be there. So that'll be my next duty station. But yeah, right now, I'm just trying to prep for making sure I have everything for this meet. Make sure I don't forget anything. So a little bit of ibuprofen. I'm gonna take 2 of those. Have my little setup right here. So have my energy drinks, my pre-workout. Damn, I need plain water. They should have a water fountain down there. I hope they do, or I'll just be sipping on those energy drinks. But yeah, my thoughts and feelings about this meet. This time around, I don't really have any. I'm not nervous. I'm not anything. This move has just been on my mind so heavy. I'm grateful that I was invited. Very grateful. I've been powerlifting for 7 years, and this is the first time that I've been to something like this. So SBD Raleigh is modeled after the UK meet in Sheffield. We're not setting any records here, but it's modeled so basically whoever comes within like the closest percentage to the current American record, or if they get over the American record, whoever is closest is deemed the winner. So it's not really a weight-based meet, it's more like a percentage-based meet. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any thoughts and feelings, which is the first time. I was just talking to my mom and she was like, how do you feel? I said, I don't feel anything, which is not normal. Normally I feel, you know, nervous and my heart's beating fast and I go through the lifts in my head a bunch, and this time I haven't done that. So look, the watch is matching the shirt, which is gonna match the shoes. Dang. Well, I didn't do this on purpose. I just happened to like this. I got this before I knew what the new colorway was. But yeah, right now I'm gonna do my best. Training has been going pretty well. My last training block, I hit a 585 dead, a 235 bench, and a 455 squat, which is all really good. I'm hoping that can translate over. During this training block, that's when like a lot of the I'm moving stuff hit. So lack of sleep and everything has really affected me, but we'll see what happens. I know I got that 455 in me somewhere. I know I got those lifts in me somewhere. Body weight is good. I'm at like 75.6 kilos. Perfect. As soon as I weigh in, I'm just gonna eat some food and just be happy. But yeah, like I said, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's just bad timing for me. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm going to put on my hoodie that I got in New York. I really view this meet as maybe a redemption meet from nationals, because I didn't do well. I didn't do well at all at that meet. You know, whatever. But as far as like whether I do well or not, and I want to put this out here now versus you know, after the meet, I might change weight classes. I might go up to 84. Cutting down to 76 is no problem, but I feel like I'm at my strongest when I'm, you know, over 76 kilos. So maybe going up a weight class, pull that 600 real quick, and then, you know, retire from powerlifting. I don't know. But yeah, this prep has been pretty hard because I've said some things to some people. I told people that I was quitting lifting. I was quitting the gym. No more powerlifting for me. It's just I wasn't in a good mindset at all this prep. So I don't know. Regardless of how I do it, I don't think I'll quit powerlifting. I think that I need a break from competing, not a break from powerlifting. I think if I quit powerlifting, then I don't know, I'd probably revert back to my old ways. Heart rate is up, so maybe I am a little nervous. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I'm gonna go do this meet. My brother is handling me, so I'm really happy about that. And it's always good to see him. Just got off the phone with my mom. Yeah, I just need to now I put lotion on my hands. Let me go wipe this stuff off. It's time for me just to lock in and just start focusing on the meet. Weigh-ins are at 1. It is almost 12:30. I know exactly where I have to go, so I'm not gonna get lost like I did last time. And I'm not weighing in. I'm gonna weigh in on time. I'm not gonna weigh in last. Wish me luck, and I will be back with the results of this meet. I'll also link the live stream. I know it's kind of backwards, but I'll link the live stream and you can watch the replay and see exactly how I did, what I'm talking about. But yeah, see you in a couple hours. What's up? So, I mean, you see me smiling, so that means only one thing. I mean, I didn't win. Let's get that out the way. I did not win. I came close to making podium, but let me run you through this meet recap and what the future is. I had to put my glasses on. And what the future is for me in powerlifting. So, did the meet. I got 4th, so I'll just run you through each discipline. So for squat, start off with squat, and honestly this prep has not been the best prep that I've had. My final training day, everything seemed kind of heavy, but I was trying to play it off. I'm like, oh yeah, just trying to play it off. You know, I'm stressed out about moving and I'm not getting a lot of sleep, and my food is okay, so nutrition was all right, but everything else just seemed off. My last warm-up squat at the meet, it felt kind of heavy. I'm like, this is just the last warm-up. I gotta hit more than this. I gotta look at the video. Actually, let me look at the video right now. Looked like I cut it, but it looked like I cut it high.
You got it. Oh. Yeah. Yep.
When I was squatting, it felt like I cut it high. So I'm like, yeah, this feels like it's low enough, and hopefully it counts. And if it doesn't, then you know we'll assess from there. Let me see. Oh damn, that was not high at all. Maybe I'm just used to squatting lower, but to me, it felt like all my squats are high. But I just looked at the video and they were plenty deep. I go out there and I'm like, man, this is kind of heavy, and I'm talking to myself. So the way that I'm doing things in my head, like I'm going out there, remember, like telling myself to remember the commands, be calm. You have 1 minute. A minute is a long time on the platform, so I don't need to rush out there and do everything. You know, if I feel like I'm being rushed, then I'm gonna make mistakes, and that's just me. So I have to calm myself down. So Went up there for my third, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, man, that last one, I guess it was heavy, but this one's gonna be heavier. Unracked it, and I'm like, man, this is heavy, please say squat. He said squat, and then I thought I cut it higher, but I didn't. So yeah, super dope, super happy with squat. I think that's a PR. I think I PR'd on everything. I think I tried my bench PR, but I think I PR'd on squat. And so moving on to bench, right? I hate bench. Bench is my worst lift. I go out there for my first one. It felt pretty good. I don't even want to think about what we could have done if we would have put a little bit more on, because we put 102.5 on, perfect. Bench that, and that was just like, that was a perfect call. So it wasn't too hard, I didn't struggle too much. So, you know, I'm not burning myself out on squats. I'm not burning myself out on bench and failing and missing attempts, so that we get to deadlift. You already know. I mean, if you don't know, you're about to find out. So deadlift is my lift. I'm a deadlift specialist. I even got the sticker to prove it. Look, it says deadlift specialist. Hopefully that's not backwards, but that's what it says. I got the official sticker. Went out for, so let me preface this by saying deadlifts were not going well. So earlier in my prep, deadlifts were just going off. It was like 585, attempted 600, doing all kinds of crazy things, right? Towards the end of my prep, my last pull when I was, before I flew out, was 500 pounds. Well, not my last attempt, but I called it at 500 pounds. So I pulled 405. It didn't really, but it moved, but it moved slow. And then I went to 500. And I've been doing those big jumps, and I'll take smaller jumps after 5, and 5 didn't even break the ground. So I had no idea what kind of deadlift was going to show up on game day. So even though I've pulled 585, I've pulled, try to pull 6, pulled 565 in the past, like, I didn't know. I was nervous. I was like getting in the zone. I found 3 PR songs. I probably got to find other songs now, but I put on my first PR song and go out there, and I pulled my first attempt. It felt, I haven't seen any videos yet, but from how it felt okay. Then I go out there for my second one, and I'm like, each attempt I'm getting more and more high.
People kind of see, hey man, who's gonna play chicken? Are you gonna do it, or am I gonna do it? Like, this is the fun part when we get to deadlift third attempts.
We have Dayna McNeil getting height, ready to pull 235, adding 10 kilos up from our opener, moving her into the top 5 position if she hits this.
Her PR is 255. Again, we're never going to pretend to know what Dayna has up her sleeve.
She can always load what she needs to. She usually does make large jumps.
Yeah.
This is all against the national record. How much can you lift compared to the best in the country?
Let's see it, Dayna.
Knowing Dayna, she may add on another 20 kilos from that, to be honest.
Wouldn't be shocked.
If she can just throw something on, yeah, I think we're going to go for it.
Hey, why not?
To me, it felt so good. It was, I was like, let's go. But then had flashbacks to nationals. I'm like, I don't know. The attempts, I already told him, the strategy that I was going for. And he's like, all right, say less. I got you. So I saw what he put in, and I said, he put in 242.5. And I said, you don't think I could do 250? He was like, well, that last one moved kind of slow. We only added 15 pounds on, or something like that, from between the first and the second. Not 15, it was whatever, 15 kilos. He's like, do you really think that you can? I'm like, I don't know, but I feel good. So I'm like, this is, what I'm trying to do with, people start moving around and doing things. Like, we gotta, I want a podium. I don't want to miss out on podium. If it's there, I want to take it. So he put in what he put in. He put in 250, and it came to me. Went out there, and I pulled it, and it felt so good. And I was thinking, hell yeah, we did it. to the back and I'm looking and I'm in 4th. And he was like, my bad, did some miscalculations, which is fine. He's like, did some miscalculations, missed out by 2.5 kilos. So if I would have pulled 252.5, then I would have tied 3rd, and then I would have won on body weight. The best 4th place that I've ever had. I told my coach, I said, I'm not a 530 kilo lifter. I am not, I'm beyond that. And it's just, I felt that way because my training would just go so well, and it just seems like everything started to fall apart on the platform for a while. And I'm like, I'm not a 530 lifter. I'm not, you know, I'm 560 because I'm looking at the numbers are my you know, the numbers on the meet card, and I'm like, these are all feasible. And then for, you know, one reason or another, I guess not being focused on building the total, being focused on staying with the pack right then and there, which this was a win for me. I unofficially called this redemption from nationals. And I was very worried about doing this meet because I'm moving, and, you know, the stress and, you know, not sleeping and all those other factors that I spoke about earlier. But just sticking to the plan, yeah, we went based off of what was going on in the meet. He did. He looked at the lift, he looked at me, he made a decision. Yeah, went slow, built a total, and 557.5. Like I said, missed out on 560. Very happy. So this is the biggest total that I've had in my entire powerlifting career. I've been powerlifting for 7 years. Started off in the 84s. My biggest total as an 84 is 542.5. And that was my goal, to reach that as a 76. I beat my 84 total, which is crazy. It's something that I wanted to do, but I didn't think that it would be possible. And like, I smashed it. I smashed that 84 total. And 2018 Dayna will be proud of where 2024 Dayna is at. So yeah, I wound up having the best meet of my life. I had the time of my life. I had my brother with me, warm-up platform mates. We're all assigned to a platform, and like, me and the girls really got along really well together. I'm just really happy that I had such a wonderful meet. Now, what does this mean for me in powerlifting? Wait till my next meet, whatever meet that is, whether it's open or masters, 76 or 84, and I come through with that 105, 107.5 kilo bench. Man, I'm gonna have like a really good, I'm gonna have a really good day. But right now the future is undecided. I don't know what I want to do. So I'll just put a pin in that. And yeah, right now I'm getting ready to go to have pizza with all the SBD athletes, and I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a shot or two. And then go to bed. And then wake up, travel 24 hours and 19 minutes back to Japan, stay there for like 2.5 weeks, and then travel back here. It's gonna be a time. So yeah, you can see why this meet was kind of low priority for me. But you know, biggest takeaway for me is that you know, I saw this meet through. This was a good meet. I'm very happy. I got 4th place. Maybe after the adrenaline calms down, maybe after I wake up in the morning and I'm like, damn, I got 4th. Could have had 3rd. That's the 2nd time. 557.5. That's crazy. So I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my night. Enjoy spending the rest of these few precious hours I have left with my brother. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the other videos I have on my channel. Feel free to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram. So yeah, if you're so inclined, follow me on Instagram @versusmyself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.